Welcome. In this tutorial, we are going to look at creating new pages in Google Sites. This is the new page icon. You can see that I have quite a few pages already in my blog, or in my website, sorry. I'm on my welcome page, and that's just the page where when people come to my site or I send them the hyperlink to my site right here, the hyperlink, or the URL is what it's called. When I send them, say go to my site and look at this, I'm probably going to send them to my home page. So I'm going to welcome them to my site. Then I have some different heading topics. So I have Blogger, and anyone who wants to have a tutorial about Blogger can look at my Blogger, can click on Blogger, which I should have an intro to Blogger and what it is and how I'm using it. I just have not gotten that far. And then I have my various tutorials. So creating your blog. This gives you a tutorial and you can talk about it. Settings. So these are all pages underneath Blogger. And it helps to keep everything pretty organized. So when you're designing your website, it's a really good idea to kind of list out how you want things to look and what files you want under each heading. So like Google Drive, I have nothing here. But I'm going to put some tutorials on Google Drive under here shortly. So right now it's just one page. Google Sites, which is what we are in right now, has two. And you'll see these files for websites. I've started doing this. This is something new with Google Sites, and I really like it. It's a place where you can add files, you can add links, you can add from Drive, and I highly suggest that you add most of your files and things from Drive because it doesn't count against you in how much space you get for your website. And I have had students, excuse me, run out of space. You can also delete. So here I have one file. It's a PDF file on blogs and websites, and you can view it. And it does open up in Google Drive, and you can open it. You can save it to your own drive. You can download it or print it. You can also add a link, and if you go to my graphic websites, I'm just going to get a drink. You can see I have lots of different websites that you can go to get different graphics. So that's how that works for the files. And I do that under most. That way I can just start saving, and it's more for myself than keeping it in a folder for staying organized. Then there's a new one, and it's called Link. When we create a new page, and this is what it looks like. You can create action items, issue list, unit status, create your own. This is brand new. I actually have never used this. So this is something you might want to play with. And when I'm playing with a page and I don't know that I'm going to keep it, I usually title them Practice or Junk so that I know that I can delete it. And I can delete this page at any time. So if you make a page and you don't like it, you can get rid of it at any point in time. So I'm going to go to my practice blog. And right now it's just got a home page, which is my welcome page. And let's create a new page. So I'm going to title this page 1. This is where I can select what template I want. Do I want it a web page? An announcements page is very similar to a blog. Then I have the file cabinet, which is where you put the files. And then that new one, list. And I can put it under home or at the top level. If I put it under home, it's going to indent in one. So actually I'm going to keep it at the top level, and I'm going to say create. Now when it creates, notice it's at the top level, and I can type in here and I can add whatever I want to this. I can change the layout, and we'll talk more about this in the editing when we get to it. So hello page 1 and save it. So now when I look at my site, I have my home page and I have my page 1. Let's make another page. This time, let's put it under page 1, and let's make it an announcements page. Now, right now, it's at the top level, which would be what page 1 is. Let's put it under that page and create. So here is page 1. This is what it looks like. I can do a new post, just like a blog. I can add a file to it. So please read this document and bring back to class on Thursday. Okay, and I can save that. So now it's more like a blog posting, and you can allow people to comment on it. So that's how that works. Then let's go back to home. I always like to click on where I want to put it, and let's do another new page at the top level, and we'll put this files to download. We're going to put it at the top level. Let's make it a file cabinet and create. So now here it is, and I can add a file or I could add a link. So maybe on a link I'm going to put http www.target.com and put Target. I like to shop at Target. Yep. Check out their website and click add. Now you'll see all these tools, and people can just click on this and they will be automatically taken to Target. So that's how you create new pages. Just always make sure that you put the page where you want it. Notice page 1 under page 1. If I could even do it one more and go under page 1. Generally, I don't think that's such a good idea, but it's however you want your page to look. So maybe you're going to have all your main subjects, and I'll go back to this one. So maybe your blogger is going to be math, and your extra option is going to be social studies, and you're going to have files for math practice. So practice files that students or parents can download and practice with their child at night. Or maybe it's a spelling list for the entire week, and I'm looking at it from an elementary perspective. And then maybe you're going to have websites to practice. So maybe you're going to have files to download for practice. Maybe you're going to have another one that says you're not limited to one, a place to go and go to view practice places for games for spelling. Maybe you're going to have different ideas or something to talk about spelling, or videos to help kids listen through. Or maybe you're going to have under spelling or under your weekly newsletter. You can put all of those in to your pages. So that is how you work with pages. Until next time, goodbye.